If you play Raze, I think you should invest some time into learning her Super Boost. Super Boost is a Raze tech that's been around for a long time, it's never been patched, and is surprisingly easy to learn. In this video, I'm going to go through the step-by-step process of the Super Boost tech and how to land it consistently. Let's get started. To hit this tech consistently, you'll need to set up a macro either on your mouse or on your keyboard. Any program will do just fine. I'll be using Logitech G Hub to show you how to set the macro up. In my software, I have assigned my middle mouse button as the jump macro. When we open the jump macro, you can see that clicking middle mouse inputs a Q key press and release and an L key press and release, with a 55 millisecond delay in between. The Q in my macro is for the satchel, and the L is for firing the showstopper. Within Valorant, I have the Q key as my secondary way to satchel, and L as my secondary key to fire my weapon, so be sure to set that in Valorant as well. 55 milliseconds of delay is so the satchel is popped first, with showstopper following barely after, allowing Raze to gain a ton of momentum. 55 milliseconds of delay between the satchel exploding and the showstopper firing has been the consistent sweet spot for me personally, but you'll find success anywhere between 50 milliseconds to 100 milliseconds of delay based on your software, so just toy around with it. Once you have your macro set up, jump into a custom game and find a bit of high ground to practice with me.
Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out.
Once you're in a custom game and on high ground, follow these next steps to go for a jump yourself. The first thing you want to do is throw your satchel down. You want max running speed here, so if you need to throw it a bit beside you to allow more space between you and the satchel, do so. Next, you're going to want to pop your ultimate once the satchel has landed on the ground. As soon as your showstopper is ready to fire, start running towards the end of whatever platform you're on. You're going to want to jump as far from the center of the satchel's radius as you can and do a full 180 in the air. Look down towards the satchel and aim under it. Once your feet are pretty much level with the satchel, click your macro button. When you're closer to the satchel, you'll gain more height, but when you're further away, you'll gain more distance. Use your second satchel near the end of your descent to reduce fall damage and gain some extra distance. If you can't get this down right away, don't stress. It took me a while as well, but once you get the hang of the timing, you'll be flying consistently. If you ever have any questions, I always reply to comments. I'm about to show you a few of the jumps I found on other maps as well, but before I do that, please subscribe if this video helped you a bit. I really appreciate it.
Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Satchel out. Ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult ready. Satchel out.